then you're not a whistleblower. Then you're an expert witness, for example.
And we're back on track because that's an exceptionally good point, right?
So this is sketchy. And this might be why some people think this whole hearing was to distract from other stuff that's going on. At this point, that theory sounds legitimate because this guy is not talking like a whistleblower.
Okay, so your assessment of the reasons and whys and wherefores are pure speculation, and that's fine. Obviously, that's what you're doing. But by the same token, I don't like to deviate beyond what you advise you do when you're analysing people's statements, which is to say take them at face value, right? So rather than saying what this is for, as in something else is going on in the media currently and there needs to be a distraction, why not just follow your own advice and take them at face value in terms of what they are and are not saying? Now, when I do that and I assess this, I've already given my reasons. No, the guy's a fraudster. I know he's a hoaxer because he can't possibly have seen something from a place that isn't real, outer space. So therefore I can put my assessment to good use in terms of what's actually being done in front of Congress, rather than the whys and wherefores of why this might be being done, which is what you've lent on. When in past videos, again, this isn't necessarily a criticism, but I'm just pointing out your own rhetoric, which is to say you take people at face value and what they do and don't say. In this case, it's what he hasn't seen in the form of aliens. And the reason he's not telling you what he hasn't seen in the form of aliens is because there aren't any. Nothing's coming from the sky. The soil that may be or may not be discoverable is not going to be discovered in the sky. There is no soil in the sky to live on, or to be living on and travel to us with aliens, spacecrafts, to be crashing into the world and then being discovered by this guy to then lie through his teeth about seeing Aslan in Narnia, which is effectively what he's doing. That is face value assessment of what's going on rather than the potential motivation to put this in the media.
He's talking like someone who still works for the government.
Yeah, that I'll agree with. And why would you need to have somebody who's obviously a government-paid official that doesn't adhere to the whistleblowing ideas when perpetuating an idea of little green men coming from outer space? Just don't read between the lines. He's peddling an idea that little green men come from outer space. Yeah? And it's a lie. It is a hoax. Easily disproven by natural law. So let's not read between the lines here. Let's take them at the words they actually say or don't say. And what he's saying is little green men from outer space. That's what he's saying. It's a lie. It's a hoax. That's the purpose of it, so that everyone watching believes that space is real and that we can go there. And that's where potentially we could find soil and land to live on in the frickin' sky? Yeah, that's what it's for. That's what he's actually doing and saying, isn't it now?